Dragon Ball Super Dope. My name is Kyle. Thank you for checking this out. So, it's going to be a quick episode today, mainly because I've been in editing hell all day today. Safe to say, I got a new computer in the nick of time because this one is not doing well. So, most of my day has just been spent like restarting my computer, honestly, and just waiting for it to work. So if you're a Plus Ultra listener, that'll be up today as well. You can go listen to that. But yeah, this is going to be a quick one today, probably 20 minutes or less, just to cover the drafts for Chapter 76 of Dragon Ball Super, the fate of the Saiyans, and kind of look at what they're about to do a little bit. I feel like it's kind of strange what they are seemingly about to do, for a few reasons that I want to get into. But long ass week. We did get some good news today after some bad news yesterday. The bad news yesterday being that Norm Macdonald died. If you're if you're a longtime listener to this show, you probably know that I quote a bunch of random Norm shit all the time. My favorite one to quote is a line. It's this one liner from Billy Madison. What day is it? October? Such a stupid joke. Funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. Like top 5 jokes. So rest in peace, Norm. Also, best character on Mike Tyson Mysteries is Pigeon. So you never watched that show, you should go watch it. That show's hilarious. I wish my comedy people would stop dying, though. Trevor Moore, I didn't publicly acknowledge it on this show, but Trevor Moore from The Whitest Kids, he died about a month ago. Like, what the hell, man? 2 big comedic influences in my life, you know? 2 of my favorites. Whatever. The good news that we got today was that Dragon Ball Super Superhero, that is the stupidest GD title, Dragon Ball Super Superhero will be having a panel at New York Comic Con this year on October 7th at 12:30 p.m. So, much like they did with the Broly movie, where they brought Masako Nozawa over and had Schemmel and Vic and Monica Real. They had all of those people do. I think that also was in October, right? It's in October every year. That's probably safe to assume, dumbass. They had the main cast of Dragon Ball Super Broly come out and do a panel. I imagine it'll be a similar set of people, minus Vic, obviously, for this panel at New York Comic Con. But interesting news. I wonder what we'll get. I wonder if we'll get like a proper trailer or like maybe a little bit more, I don't know, hints to what the story will be. Like, I have to imagine a trailer at a minimum, right? I mean, that's kind of what I thought for the last thing that they did for San Diego Comic Con, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think it's also worth noting, Jump Festa in Japan has been announced. This is, if you're a longtime listener to the show, you know that Jump Festa comes around, but once a year, usually around Christmas. And every year I get amped, and I'm like, this is the fucking year, dude. Christmas is coming, dude. Dragon Ball Super, the anime, is coming back, dude, and it's going to be announced at Jump Festa. And it never fucking is, but Jump Festa has been confirmed for the 18th and 19th of December this year. What are they featuring? One Piece, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Dr. Stone. No confirmation on Dragon Ball and or Boruto. However, they are both expected to be confirmed within the next couple of weeks. So, tack Dragon Ball Super and Boruto onto that list of animes that I just talked about. So, we'll get something in October. We'll get something in December again, hopefully. How much it might differ from the thing we get in October, who knows? Maybe just a second trailer. When's this movie coming out, man? I want a release date. I would love if we got a release date for this movie at one of these 2 appearances. I feel like October 7th is fairly soon. I mean, that's about 3.5 weeks away, right? I feel like that's probably a little too soon to put a release date on it. But maybe, I don't know. I could see like a quick trailer for New York Comic Con, maybe a release date at Jump Festa, or maybe this is the year and Jump Festa doesn't do Dragon Ball Super Superhero panel related stuff. They do Dragon Ball Super, the motherfucking anime panel. That would be, in my opinion, super dope. So, those are the only two real pieces of news. If you're a Super Dragon Ball Heroes fan, I hear that shit's fucking popping off. I'm gonna have to check in on that real soon. Super Saiyan Jin 3 Rose Goku Black with a time ring. Like, come on. Come on, dude. Sounds pretty cool. Cool enough to make me want to check it out. But yeah, Chapter 76 drafts. Like I said, the fate or the destiny of the Saiyans, depending on which translations you saw. I imagine the English translations will go with the word fate, but we'll see. Chapter is expected to be released, I believe, right on the 20th this month. So it's been kind of a day or two early over the last couple of months. I think it's going to be directly on the 20th of this month, Monday the 20th, which means we'll probably be recording our patron episode with the manga review and GB and the gang for, I don't know, probably Tuesday or Wednesday night. So I got to figure that out. We'll see who's up in the rotation. I got a list of people here. First person didn't get back to me, so I guess I'm moving on to the next person. Don't fuck it up, David. You could say no. It's okay. I know you saw my Instagram message. Chapter 76 drafts. So I'm just going to read these drafts and I guess briefly describe what's going on in them. Spoiler alert, a lot of what's going on in them is Vegeta getting his ass whipped. So yeah, that's what we start off with. Vegeta getting blasted through the air. Catches himself. He's like, oh shit, no, I'm back up in this. I'm going to dodge back at Granolah. I'm going to jump back at Granolah. Wa-boom, wa-boom. But sure enough, through the smoke, out comes Granolah with his finger guns, his double finger guns, finger banging all over the place. Asks Vegeta, what happens? Are my attacks not stimulating you anymore? I don't know where that weird ass accent just came. Wonder if I can keep that up. I'm going to try it. Yeah, Vegeta's huffing and puffing. And Granolah finger blasts, the double finger blast sniper technique has been using for most of the last two chapters. Rapidly back at him. Eventually is behind Vegeta, puts his foot on the back of his head and says, is your ultra whatever over already? Oh, this is fucking stupid. Is your ultra whatever over already? Looks like I was right. Fate has decided the Saiyans must be destroyed. At which point Vegeta says, get your fucking foot off my head. He doesn't say that like with his words, but with his actions, when he grabs Granola's like, I don't know, ankle, thigh, calf area, somewhere in there. I guess like Achilles tendon is probably the most anatomically appropriate term that I can use to describe this panel. Grabs his Achilles tendon and says, fuck all that. And like throws him. It looks like he's about to throw him anyway, but he says, I'm the one who decides my fate. And Granola's like, dude, let go of my good ass boot, punches him in the head and says, don't you understand that you've lost? And like winds up to really deliver the to the fucking moon Alice punch, you know? And then the last panels are, well, actually, I shouldn't say last panels because there's an additional panel that they gave the next day. The next panel after this is Vegeta not getting punched to the moon Alice, but what I presume is a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I don't know. Could be just regular Super Saiyan. It's tough to tell in these drafts. Regardless, tough to tell in black and white, right? Goku coming in for the save and punching Granolah in the face. And the I gotta be honest, this three-way panel on the bottom, Granola's punched face, Vegeta's shocked face that Goku just saved him, and Goku's face saying, yeah, good punch to his face. So Goku saves Vegeta. Similar sort of fashion to, I don't know. I always want to draw the comparisons to the Metacoola movie, but similar kind of save, I guess. I don't know. But then there was an additional panel that was only available in like the top right corner of the exclusive Dragon Ball website, Dragon Ball, whatever. I gave the address out 2 weeks ago. Wherein Vegeta and Goku are now, maybe not by themselves. I'm not sure where they are, but it's Vegeta saying, please, to Goku now. Let me do this on my own. Goku says, okay. Don't die, Vegeta. And Vegeta marches on, hopefully not to his death. Okay. So Vegeta's getting a round 2 right away. My question is, what is the purpose of this round 2? Can it even really be considered a round 2? Is it still just round 1 maybe? I have to be honest, I'm a little annoyed with the idea that Vegeta just got his ass whooped, got saved by Goku. And now, like, maybe he takes a sensu bean or something. Like, something could have happened in between the panel of Goku saving him and them having this conversation about "Don't die, Vegeta." Maybe Vegeta takes his last sensu or something like that, and he's Zenkai powered. Dougie Kitty Zenkai powered up, and he's in a position to use his ultra ego form again. But maybe it's like I talked about last month, where the ultra ego that we saw Vegeta use in the last chapter is like the equivalent to Goku's Ultra Instinct Omen or the sign, depending on whatever one you call it. I call it Omen, I think. Uh, it could be like an unperfected version of what Vegeta's form will eventually become, similar to what Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct with the silver hair becomes. So maybe that's what this round is about to do. I honestly very much doubt that. I feel like this could go one of three ways, right? It's either Vegeta wins, Vegeta gets his ass whooped again, or something interrupts the fight. I have to imagine it is the third one. The third one is what we've been talking about pretty consistently for the last few months, now that we know that the Heetas have intentions to gather all 2 motherfucking Dragon Balls here on planet Cereal and make a wish. What that wish might be, I don't know. I want to pontificate on that bullshit in a minute, but with Vegeta, option 1, he wins. I don't think that's likely. We just saw him get his ass whooped real good a moment ago. I doubt something has changed so dramatically. Sensu Bean, Zenkai Boost, whatever. Be damned. I don't think he's in a position to win this fight against Granolah right now. So I think we can safely cross option 1 off the board. Option 2 is he loses. What does that look like? Goku, I think it's pretty interesting that Goku tells him not to die. Like, it's a real possibility. What if Vegeta does get killed in this battle? What happens then? I think Goku tells him not to die because Goku knows in the back of his head, if I can't do it and Jeets can't do it, you know who can do it? Go Jeets. Go Vegeta. I think fusion's a possibility in this arc still. I would honestly be pretty surprised to see them go back to it so soon. I just wouldn't rule it out entirely. I do think that they probably know that we might expect like a fusion between Goku and Vegeta to, like, why wouldn't they? Now that we've seen them do it in the canon timeline of Broly, they know the fusion dance. Why wouldn't they employ it to beat Granolah to save the last of the Saiyan race? But I honestly do think they're going to be saving the fusion parts of this arc for probably the character of Gas. I could see Gas and OG 7-3 maybe fusing, or maybe like Elec and 073, like OG 7-3 fusing at some point down the line because Elec needs that battle boost. Like, Gas is the real power in that group in terms of physical combat ability. Maybe, I mean, the other thing with the Heat too is, what's that wish going to be? Is it to power up Gas? Is it to make the fusion happen? Is it to make Elec the strongest? And they could go a lot of different ways with what that wish will be. But I imagine it'll be something in the vicinity of, we already know what Granolah did and how he turned out. I want to be one better than that. Make me the strongest in the universe. Is me Elec? Is me Gas? Who knows? I think the most likely thing to happen, like we've talked about on this show a bunch in the last few months, the Heetas will gather all 2 of the fucking Dragon Balls and make their wish, and that'll be the thing that interrupts the battle. That'll be the thing that kind of makes them all take pause and say, "Yo, what the hell's going on over there? Is that a dragon? Oh shit, somebody using the Dragon Balls?" And at that point, it's like, what do the guys do? Do they rush over there? Does Granolah rush over there? Does Granolah realize that the Dragon Balls are being used and he runs to go see who's using them? he's the person to confront the Heetas first as they're making their wish, or just after they make their wish, and that's what gives Goku and Vegeta the reprieve to take the sensu bean, regroup, and Vegeta goes back at them. In which, if that's the case, does that make Vegeta go after Granolah while Goku now has to entertain the Heeta gang, and we get Goku versus Gas or something like that? I'm down with that cause, man. I would like to see Goku fucking throw some hands simultaneously with a group of dudes. I haven't just watched the Dead Zone, right? We just did the Dead Zone a few weeks ago. I was actually going to release that episode with Aunt Gramulia covering the next movie, The World's Strongest. I was gonna release that one today, but then fucking editing hell happened, and honestly, I just was happy to get Super Dope Plus Ultra done. So anyway, in that movie, The Dead Zone, there's some really cool fights with Goku versus Garlic Jr.'s three henchmen that if I get to see Goku fighting off a fucking gang of, dumbasses, say Maki and Oil, right? Before Gas and Elec show up, I'm cool with that. I want Goku to fucking have some fun. He seems to be on the up and up. He was healing himself and shit. He don't give a shit. Also, the last kind of remaining variable out there, because unless we're counting Frieza.
Hey, where the fuck Frieza at? Boy, shut your mouth when I tell you about making all that daggone noise. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know where Frieza's at. That's the thing. He really might not show up. If he does, maybe he shows up way, way later on. But the other immediate influence on what could happen in this chapter, we haven't seen him in a couple of chapters really, is the old Namek, Monito, who knows all about how these Dragon Balls work. Presumably he's the one who made them, right? So is that confirmed? It probably is. It would be useful if he showed up to explain how exactly these Dragon Balls work, because we do know that Granolah had to, condense his remaining 150 years into 3 years to be able to tap into all this power. Our long-running theory is that all of that power will burn through those remaining 3 years very quickly, much in the same way it would with a Patara fusion or even just a fusion dance. I think it stands to reason that Monito can show up maybe just after they make this wish, one of the Dragon Balls, they meaning the Heeta gang. And he's like, oh no, y'all made another wish on those? Okay, let me tell you about why they suck. I could see that maybe being his role in this chapter if we do see him at all. And maybe he could be that person to help Granolah realize, like, hey man, these two Saiyans aren't lying to you. Your judgment is obviously very much clouded by revenge, but, Frieza's the one that you really have beef with. And hey, by the way, these Heeta dudes, they're after yous, twos. So why don't you hang out with these two very accomplished Super Saiyan gods and whoop all their asses, because now they've used the Dragon Balls to make some kind of wish that's going to be insurmountable, seemingly. Maybe Gas becomes the strongest in the universe, or Elec, or whoever. Because I could see Elec being like, yeah, you're strong enough, Gas. Me, on the other hand, I need to be the strongest in the universe because I run this shit. You know what I mean? I'm the one who needs to be able to beat Frieza. What are you going to do, Gas? You going to fucking be all 5'2" fucking and run a space pirate empire? I think not. Space pirates will not respect you at 5'2". I bid you would do. So I think Elec could do that and do kind of some kind of double cross and be like, fuck you, Gas. I'm the one who's going to be the most powerful. And then maybe Gas and Granolah and the Saiyans all have to combine forces to beat Elec or something like that. Because it's like, yeah, Elec, you may be the strongest in the universe, but you're not stronger than the second strongest in the universe, that being Granolah, an angry-ass Gas who's bent on vengeance against his evil double-crossing brother, and two Super Saiyan gods who just are along for the ride. Or maybe Frieza shows up too and he like throws a death ball at him, along with everything that I just said in rapid succession that left me very short on breath. I gotta quit smoking. Anyway, 76. Vegeta's getting his ass kicked and getting around too, presumably. I bet you that thing that we see, the last little tag of Goku being like, yo, don't die, $5. Who wants this? Who wants this bet? $5. I bet you that's like the last 2 pages. And you're like, oh no, That's how you leaving me? I already knew this was going to happen because of the spoilers that you gave me. However, it will be something interesting in between Vegeta grabbing dude's Achilles tendon and him, I guess, eating a sensu bean or having like Goku Mama Bird that shit into his mouth. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Quick episode today. If you made it to the end here, thank you so much. I appreciate you listening to my babbling about this stuff. It's stupid to me that I still make this show sometimes. Stupid in a good way, most of the time. No new reviews or anything, or else I would read one of those. No voicemails. Nobody likes me enough to call. That's fine. I get it. If you do want to leave us a review, though, best thing you could do for a podcaster, go on your Apple Podcasts app, or just podcasts, I guess, on your iPhone is what it's called. And leave us a review, 5 stars, write a little thing. I'll read the thing. We can laugh about it. I'll have a good fucking time. A good laugh. That's provided by you. Be a hero. Be a part of the show. Or you can leave a voicemail, 401-213-9596. I should really know that number, but I don't know. The last 4 digits are kind of similar to another phone number that I know. So I always like pause before I say it out loud. What else? Oh, we're moving watch alongs to Wednesday nights because Saturday nights people like to watch, I don't know, fucking MMA fights and college football and fucking cops. Snick. What else do people watch on Saturdays? And why do I only know the things that people watch on Saturdays from like 1997? Probably talk to a therapist about that. Anyway, we're moving watch alongs to Wednesdays because then I got the benefit of alliteration, you know? Wednesday watch alongs. So next Wednesday, I guess we're going to watch. I don't fucking know. We'll watch something. All right. So if you haven't joined the Discord notes or Discord link is in the show notes. And yeah. My Hero Academia season fucking 5 is rounding out very nicely after a shitty season. If you're watching that, go listen to the other podcast, Super Dope Plus Ultra. Kelly has like gangs of birds fucking follow her around and crazy killer cats that burn themselves and shit. I know all of that sounds made up, but swear to God, all of that is stuff that has recently happened on that show. What else? Oh, if you want to support us on Patreon, patreon.com/DragonBallSuperDope, $5 a month, you get some kind of extra shit, bunch of extra podcasts at a minimum. Oh yeah, and you could follow us on Instagram at DBSuperDope, Twitter at DBSuperDope1, or Facebook at SuperDopePods. I think that's all I got. I hope Vegeta has his dignity intact at the end of the next chapter, or I guess chapter 77. I don't know. Fusion on the way on either side of this equation between the Saiyans or OG73. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of like hidden shit that they could do. Not hidden shit, but like shit we're not exactly thinking about in the forefront of our minds right now. And then we're like, oh, dude, they pulled this back. Oh, wow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you for listening. Talk to y'all soon. I don't think the cheat is on the way. That was a good one.